Hello. What's that? Is that? That's you? Yes. So, in classic Grant fashion, I have left this to the very last moment. Yeah, and I kind of need that. Okay, you can have it, you're too cute. Now, before I start, no, you didn't misread that thumbnail. I genuinely did a photo shoot from 200 miles away. Well, technically 190 miles, but 200's got a nice solid ring to it. So a bit of backstory. The year's 2020, and we all know what happened that year. We don't need to go into it. And it's been a very long time since I've done a photo shoot with anyone. And I start noticing that other people are doing photo shoots through video call. At this point in time, I am desperate, because I really just need to do something creative. So I start formulating a plan. The plan is to do a photo shoot with the model, but not have the model be the main focus of the image, but also not be in the same room as the model. So the model will actually be a point of interest in the final image, but won't be the main focus, and that should, in theory, hopefully distract from the low quality of the image. Before I begin the shoot, I have a video call with the model and we discuss the best way to proceed. So we discuss what she's going to wear, we discuss where in her house is the best place to do the shoot, the best time of day depending on the location of the sun coming through the windows, because we want her next to a window but we don't want harsh light on her. So we decide to put a sheet over the window which softened the light. Then, when it comes time to doing the shoot, all I have to do is set up the camera, set up my phone on a stand in front of the camera, then start the video call and just direct the model until I've got a nice variety of images. The next thing I want to do is I want to create the background for the image. And because it's near Christmas at this point, I decide that I'm going to make it a nice festive theme. So I dress the set in anything that I have access to. I've got a teddy bear, I've got some wrapping paper, I've got a small tree, and I've got some scissors. So I dress that as best I can and make the background image. And once that's done, it's just a case of getting the photos into Lightroom and begin the editing process, which is what I'm going to do now. So I know for my final image that I'm wanting to have a bit of a festive, rustic look. So I'm going to start with the curves tool, and then I'll lift the shadows at the bottom, and then I'll raise the highlights slightly. And then I'm just going to put a small S curve through the reds, greens and blues. And next I'm going to come down to the grading tab, and I'm just going to bring a little orange tone into the shadows. Then I'll go to the basic tab and I'll make some adjustments to get the highlights and shadows right for how I want the final image to look. After that I'll go to calibration, then I'll go to colour, and I'll just make the adjustments that I need to get a more festive tone, so pushing up the reds and the greens. Then I'm going to reduce the sharpness slightly, I'll bump up the luminance, and then I'll add a little bit of grain. Once that's done, I'll copy and paste the settings to the image of the model and make any little adjustments that I need to brighten her up. After I've done that, I'll take both images into Photoshop, select the image of the model and press W, and then I'll highlight around the phone. Then I'm going to click Select Mask, I'll increase the feathers slightly, then for output I'm going to select New Layer with Layer Mask and hit OK. Then I'm going to drag the model, then I'm going to drag the image of the model into the background layer, and then I'm going to use Perspective Warp tool, which you could find in the Edit tab, to resize and place the image on top of the phone. After that's done, it's just a case of selecting the paintbrush, making sure the brush is set to black, then with your softness set to 0 and the mask layer selected, just go around the edges and I'm going to blend the image into the background. Lastly, I'm going to lower the opacity of the model layer slightly, then I'll flatten the image and use Clone Stamp to remove the icons at the top of the phone. And then I'm going to do all that again with the next image, and that's us with our final images. So, what do you guys think? If you've enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a comment below, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe and hit the little bell icon so that you get notified anytime I upload a video. And yeah, guess I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. I guess I'm going with the salute.